This is my first office when I moved here, and I use it for my training center. So when people come and want to learn how to build domes, I teach them in here. Most of the time I just sit here. Doug, I want to look at your lettuce. Is it available?
Yeah, you caught me in between cleaning.
Oh, wow. Aquaponics?
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's awesome.
We do a lot of experimenting, and Doug is one of the experimenters. This building I've had for 5 years, just using it to test stuff. Now, this is one of the most amazing things that you've ever tried.
Thank you.
Try eating it.
You can always tell when David's been over here.
All your leaves are gone.
Somebody grab your
Part of my plant's missing. That's good.
That's really good.
This,
Oh, my lettuce.
one thing I didn't know, lettuce tastes better if you grow it at 62 degrees than if you grow it at 90.
Really?
Or
Oh,
100.
yeah. It gets bitter.
Yeah, no heat stress on the plant.
Yeah. It stays the same degree within 2 degrees all the time in here. This last winter, I had all 3 of these going, and I had kale on that one, and then lettuce on these 2. And the only heat in here all winter long is just the lights. There's no external heat.
Wow.
And it was 15 degrees outside, and I was keeping it at 62 degrees. And the next morning I come in here and it was 60 degrees. I lost 2 degrees all night long. So it's just a thermal battery.
Doug,
But I wanted to run it a year, which I've done, and to go through the 100-degree weather and the 15-degree weather.
how old is this plant?
It's probably 35 days, something like that.
Wow, they're such a good color
35,
too.
40 days. You can run 5 to 6 cycles a year out of it. And I just start at one side and go to the other.
And you see, this is, he starts it over here.
And if I was really going after production, I'd leave it over there until it gets about this size, and then it doesn't take long to run across here with it. Because it's within 2 or 3 weeks of being that size right there. I leave the lights on 12 hours a day and off 12 hours.
That's awesome.
Well, Doug is experimenting with a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we're working with quail and we're working with tilapia.
Wow.
And then we're going into steelhead trout next.
Is there a website for us to be able to follow progress on that?
No,
There
just
should
me.
be. There should be. What are your little cells made out of?
That's spun rock.
Really? So
Yeah.
can you reuse them and reuse them and reuse them, or do you have to throw them away?
No, I just compost them. I put them in my compost pile.